Alright, lads and ladies, today we are going to be opening up 20 divine tickets worth of chests on our main account. I did also buy the little pyramid generator for like £1.60 because I've never bought one of those decorations before and I just wanted to, try it out. But anyway, we are going to be opening these chests and I will go through the drop rates for these chests after we've been through them so that you get a realistic idea of how likely you actually are to get, the divines, the epics, and the rares out of opening up all of these chests. So, you're always at least guaranteed one dragon piece and one random item. So you get a dragon piece and like a decoration or gold or random stuff like that. But you can get either one piece for a dragon, you can get 10 pieces, you can get 40 pieces, or you can get 120 pieces. Although, getting more pieces is really unlikely for these dragons, for example. So there you can see we got 5 pieces for the Fennec in some Dragon Fury. That's a pretty good box. And you can also open 5 chests at once, which just means you have to click a lot less. So let's see what we get out of this. So we got a lot of gold. Oh my goodness, look at all that gold. That is going to not come in very handy. We'll open 5 more of them. And we will see what we get. A ton more gold, 1 piece, a piece for the Mao. And now we do actually get a free chest as well. So I will open this random free chest. Are you going to be any luckier for us? Probably not. Just a singular piece. Fine. Again, if you ever get more than 1 piece for a dragon, you've genuinely gotten quite lucky. So always be very grateful if you get more than a singular piece. So, that was 20 chests worth. Or 21, this will be 22 chests worth now. And what do we get? In our final one, we got a singular piece for the gazelle. So after 20 chests is what I just opened, or 22, we got 0 pieces for Seth, 9 pieces for the Mao, 28 pieces for the Fennec, 6 pieces for the gazelle, and random garbage. So that was my luck opening 20 of the chests. And a lot of people would say that's really unlucky considering we got 0 pieces for this divine. And I'd say that's pretty unlucky, to be honest with you. And we got like no big pieces for the other dragons either. So that was pretty pants overall. But the DML wiki does have the full drop rates for the stuff in these chests if you want to check it out yourself. Again, you just go to the main page, click the golden pyramid. And if you scroll down to here on this left side, this tells you the drop rates. So, just to really make sure you understand how unlikely it is for you to get the Seth dragon out of a singular chest, to get 120 pieces for the Seth, you have a 0.01% chance to get 120 pieces. 0.01% chance. That's not 1%, 0.01. To get 40 pieces, it's a 0.08% chance, which was the same as the old divine chest. For 10, it's a 0.15%. For 5, it's 0.49. And for 1 piece, it's a 9% chance. Whereas, for example, if you wanted the gazelle dragon to get 40 pieces for the gazelle, you've got a 0.76%. For the Mao, you've got a 0.08%, and same for the Fennec. So to ever get a full dragon out of these chests, you have to get astronomically lucky. So any of you that have managed to do that, you should go buy your lottery ticket, try out your luck again today, see if it works out, because you got extremely lucky this time around. But, I wouldn't mind the VIP tickets out of this as well. Oh my god, the tiles, the tile decorations. We actually have a thing going on in the Discord where at the end of the event, everyone's going to post how many tiles they got out of this, and the person that got the most tiles wins a special Discord role. Those are literally the lengths we are having to go to find enjoyment out of this event. Of course, we also have a few tickets on our Android account as well, so I will open the chest that we have managed to gather so far on here, and 10 pieces for the Fennec immediately, and we got a tile. Jeez, we are living it large here. So, out of 2 chests, we are already doing pretty well on that Fennec dragging out of here as well, but you know, of course, these are bottomless boxes. Everything related to what you get is just pure and unadulterated luck. Oh, another tile. Of course, I would be hoping for at least a singular divine piece at some point or another, considering that so far we have had 0 of them. But I guess it's up to the game. Oh, there we go. We got a piece, or maybe more. Lots of gold, some gazelle pieces, 10 pieces for the Mao, and 1 piece for our Seth dragon. Well, there's only 119 left to go. Boy, are we close. Oh, another one. Again, if I ever see myself get more than just a singular piece for him, I will be amazed. You see, it's giving us pieces on our Android account for the guy, but how come it's not giving us any on our main account? Are you actually trying to mess with me? Is my luck really that bad? Feels bad, man. I mean, I just keep seeing Seth on this account. Again, his pieces are everywhere, but I can't see him anywhere on PC. But still, we got, like, nothing still out of the chests that we've gathered so far. Oh well. And since yesterday, we actually worked out what the deal is with this new Egyptian mission solo event, because, you know, the timers for that first level, everyone was like, what the heck? How hard is this event overall if these timers are that long? Essentially, how the Egyptian mission works is tiers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 are all the exact same, and tiers 2, 4, 6, 8 are all the same as well. So, the quests that you see just repeat over and over and over again until tier 10. So, for example, on tier 2, we have to feed dragons, level up dragons, and hatch dragons, and we will have to do this multiple times over the even stages, essentially. So, that is how it works. Initially, I myself was also like, wait, what the heck is going on? Because these timers seem way too long. But instead, we just get a sort of really lazy solo event. Because instead of us having a bunch of different mini quests, we just have to do the exact same ones over and over again. And I don't know about you, I don't think that really floats my boat personally. I genuinely feel like this boss challenge event is a lot more enjoyable than the solo event that is currently going on. And that's saying a lot, considering the boss challenge is also one of the most boring events in this game. So, overall, like quite a lot of people, I'm not particularly impressed with this chapter in terms of, you know, intriguing gameplay. Because, for a start, if our luck is bad, we're just not gonna get the, oh god, I have to do manual training? Oh, for goodness sake. But, you know, we're not gonna get the Hathor Dragon if we miss out on the Seth or the Osiris. And we have to get Seth and Osiris for 2 weeks worth of these chests. So even if you get insanely lucky one of these weeks and get the Divine with that 0.01% chance, you're gonna have to do it again in Chapter 4 anyway. So, I can't see why people are outright defending the decision to, you know, have these chests in the game. And say, yeah, well, you can't expect to get everything if you don't pay. Yeah, well, I at least expect someone to have the chance of getting Hathor that doesn't spend, like, £500. At least I'd hope so. But apparently that is just not how it is. Wait, do I have to put stuff into the ruins for this to count? Fine! Who should we put in? Yeah, fine, we'll put in our Jaws Dragon, who cares? But yeah, I'm not pleased with the events personally. Like, the event that we just had, the castle event, you know, it's just like the same old what we've seen before. And we're just sort of used to that by now. And even though, relatively speaking, it was technically easier than the previous castle events that, or some of the previous castle events that we've had, it's still not as easy as I would hope for newer players. Because a lot of newer players still don't understand how the castle events work for whatever reason, and, you know, they just miss out on the divine for no other reason, but they just, I guess, aren't used to it. Like, at least with the Hypnos, they could get an albeit crappy divine, but at least they could get a divine, and they go, wow, that's cool. I'm actually tempted to keep playing now, because I have this cool thing, so maybe I'll be able to do well in the map. But instead, they get given bottomless box loot boxes, where it's completely luck dependent. And I'm not sure if that's the sort of look that you want to be giving to new players. Like, imagine a new player coming in during this Egyptian Divine event, and then going, wait, so everything in, like, all the special event dragons are all loot box heavy? Because if I can't do the castle event, then I have to rely on getting this loot box dragon to actually get a good divine, or to get a divine that I can get for my level. I just don't think that's a nice look. Obviously, it's not completely true if they think that, but I just think it gives the wrong sort of image. It's like typical mobile games where they put in loot boxes, you have to pay for stuff all the time for the best stuff in the game, they're unfair, there's wait times. I just think that DML has gone in the complete wrong direction. And, I mean, they were sort of going in it from the start of the game's development anyway. But I think the introduction of exception divines and stuff like that has just... I don't think there's any excuses anymore. I don't think there's any way to defend what they're doing at this point. Like, for myself, I've been playing the game for 3.5 years. And if I can say there is literally no way in hell I'm probably going to get the Seth dragon, and therefore can't get the Osiris probably either, and then definitely can't get the Hathor. Like, what does that say to new players if I can't even get it? Like, of course I don't expect everything to be handed to me on a silver platter by any stretch, but if I was a new player going into it, I don't think I would have a very positive outlook on this game. I think I'd just go, oh, it's all RNG, well, what's the point of playing then? It's all RNG, and the more that you spend, the more likely you are to have unbeatable divine limited time event dragons. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but that is definitely how I am starting to feel more and more. The more of these exception choices that we continue to get, and the more that these boxes continue to ruin our experiences. What do we get today? We didn't get a dungeon dragon today. We did get some food. We did get 520 dungeon tokies, but we did our daily tasks, and that's all that I was really caring about. You see, at least when I do my daily tasks, I know that I'm at least getting something as a reward that I'm going to use at some point or another. Like, I want the scout, I do want the foxglove, so at least we're building towards it properly. But oh well. You know, for now, I'm going to continue on with these horrible, boring events, gathering the slithers worth of divine tickets that I can, but we'll see what happens by the end of the event. Will I give up? Will I lose my sanity? We will find out shortly, but for now, thank you for joining me, and until the next time, I will see you then.